Together we can move a galaxy far and south.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hey, Rebel Princesses, Plastic Spacemen, and...
Rebel Princesses.
No, we just said Rebel Princesses.
Plastic Spacemen.
Uh-huh. And Space Wizards or something. Hi, this is Big T and
Little T.
a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 38.
But we're not on the computer. Right?
No, we're going live. We're doing another mobile setup here. We are driving. Because Trent's got a doctor's appointment, but we got to get a podcast in here, so we are doing it on the fly. So we are going to talk today about Mandalorian Chapter 9, The Marshal. But first up, we had some Halloween fun.
Yeah.
What did you do, Trent?
Get some candy.
You did?
But there's a lucha guy, and he had those like an RC car,
Yeah.
and he had like a truck road, and when it was like a dump truck, but he had candy full in there and come to us and just so that he didn't have to go all the way over there and come back. So he just got the RC car. And
Yeah.
just got
So
candy.
keeping the social distancing, he had the little RC car, and he put it down the end of the driveway, and you got to get candy out of it. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was a stormtrooper, like a buckethead.
Buckethead?
Yes.
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. I got up my TK. We did it with the cousins.
Yeah.
Trent, you were what?
Finn Balor. If you heard of him, he's a wrestler. If you didn't hear of him, I just said it.
You just said it. So you're Finn Balor, the demon.
Yeah.
And
He's a wrestler.
yeah, and Ellie was a unicorn. Mom did not dress up, but that's okay.
She does not like dressing.
She does not like dressing up, but we were able to go hang out with the cousins and do a lot of trick or treating, which was a lot of fun.
Yep. I saw a dinosaur, like those little inflatable dinosaurs when you dress up on them, and you have like the little window plastic ear thing.
Yes.
And that was weird.
That was weird?
Like how he it's like they're big. They're like
They're inflatable. They're
Yeah.
inflatable, yeah.
like costumes.
It's a costume. You sure it's not a dinosaur? Oh, okay. Well, it was still fun.
Yeah. So I got a lot of candy first. I got a lot of candy, but I didn't count how many pieces I have.
Right. But fun was had.
Yeah.
Fun was had.
A lot of people didn't have like do it. Like a lot of people didn't have it.
Yeah, so basically our neighborhood kind of did a social distancing thing, and if you wanted to participate, kind of had to be out in the driveway or had candy out there. And so, but the good thing, I felt like a lot of people were giving you more candy because there wasn't as many people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's there was a couple, but for my small bucket, I didn't have like those pumpkin ones with the plastic. They're big, but I didn't get that much. But
It's still a lot of fun. You still got candy. Yeah.
But it was like it's on the top. It was like all the way to the top, and it was like almost gonna be no room left.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So we had fun trick-or-treating. That was great. And
my legs were so hurting.
your legs were hurting.
Yeah, we walked so many miles.
Oh my gosh, we probably barely walked a mile. That's okay.
Like half a mile.
A half a mile? Maybe. Alright, but the day before Halloween was Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So the setup here was that we got some Chipotle.
Yeah.
Friday night fun. It's Friday night. We're having Chipotle.
Yeah.
And we started to watch Mandalorian, but then Ellie got tired and she went to bed. And so Mom and Ellie missed it, even though we were all hyped up, ready to go. So, of course, we started it. We cannot finish it. We had to finish it.
Yeah.
So me and you had to hold the secret for like 2 days because we didn't get back to Mandalorian because of Halloween and everything. We didn't get back to it. Mom and Ellie did not get to see it till Sunday, so we had to keep tight-lipped. Whoop, whoop. So, if you haven't seen Mandalorian Chapter 9, what are you doing? Hit pause on this, go see it, or go see it, watch it, and then come back, because we're going spoiler heavy here on our breakdown of Mandalorian Season 2. Here we go. Yes, Trent.
But how are they gonna like know if we're not sending out like right now? Can you still hear us if we're doing like their voice record right now?
Yes. Well, they can't hear us while we're recording, but when they're listening to us, they can say, "Oh, I haven't seen Chapter 9, and I need to."
Some people have.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by now you've seen it. I know the Star Wars account of this recording on Monday, they already kind of released some spoiler stuff, so we're kind of already at spoiler here, but these things are kind of hard to keep quiet. I was basically keeping off social media all Friday because I knew we would not see it till Friday night. I couldn't look at the phone because I didn't want to know. Because some people got up at 3 a.m., Trent, to watch Mandalorian. What do you think about that? Crazy.
If some of you did that, you had to be exhausted.
Exhausted, but is it good exhaustion for Star Wars?
Yes.
All right.
Let's get on.
Let's get to it. So, we open up with the fight scene, Mandalorian and... Oh, yeah, we got some wrestling Gamorreans. And they meet up with the Cyclops dude, trying to get a bargain. We saw this in the trailer. Baby Yoda does his thing, boom, boom, boom. Shuts the lid, and we got...
they're trying to get the best scar, like the shiny armor.
Yes. And Mando's like, you ain't gonna have it, boys.
Yes. And the guy, when Mandalorian's beat him up, he's running away. He's super slow.
Oh, I know. How about the Gamorrean guard doing a suicide dive out of the ring? Loved it. Crashing the table. Never thought I'd see that in Star Wars, but here we are. Very cool.
That does in wrestling too, when they jump off and sometimes they hit the guy.
Yeah. Yep. But so he gets the drop on the guy. Everyone escapes. He runs after him, ties him up to a light post. We saw this scene also in the teaser trailer. We didn't quite know what was going on, but what happens, Trent? What happens there?
The wolves get him.
He shoots the light off, and then the wolves get him, and yeah, it's crazy.
He said, like, Mando, untie me.
Yeah. Well, Mando kept his promise. He said, "You will not die by my hand." But little did we know, So, and there's a little foreshadowing as they're walking to the fight ring, the fight club. Baby Yoda we spot these wolves in lurking in the shadow. So it was a kind of a cool setup there. And then there's we got some wolves, which was cool. All right, so the other cool thing was the graffiti. What did you like about the graffiti there, Trent?
That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, we had I saw Darth Vader, C-3PO, and some clones. I thought I saw, or a stormtrooper or something like that. Did you see anything weird or cool?
I saw C-3PO and a stormtrooper.
There we go. So cool stuff in the graffiti like that. All right, so he tells the Mandalorian that he's got to go back to Tatooine. I was like, oh.
Then he kept his promise, but he died.
He died.
But why did he kill him?
He didn't kill him. He said, "You will not die by my hands," so therefore.
But the wolves ate him.
Well, that's not his hand. They're died by the wolvies. So we're in Mandalorian. We meet our girl again. I don't know her name, but she looks like Ripley from Aliens. Anyways, she loves her baby Yoda, wants to keep him. Pit droids are being funny, and
But she said, hey, he doesn't like droids, and he said, you can go ahead
and she's like, oh, he likes droids now, you know.
And he said, now you're making a fool of yourself because like when the thing just goes around and he's like, and it just gets stuck to your face.
I know.
And he says, do you want to make droids all feel bad when you silly them?
Yeah, exactly. So, we have another cameo appearance that I had explained to you. R5 we saw R5 in the bar in season 1 when he helps out that young bounty hunter. R5's in the bar. I don't know if droids shrink, but I don't know why R5's there, but he's there. Anyways, we see R5 for real. We know it's R5. He's in there. We see a map. They go to a different location. Moss something. Moss
Creed.
I don't know. But anyways, they go to a new location and saying, hey, we are going here. This is the only pre-Empire. This is a mining town. We don't know what they're mining, but basically this is a town that's kind of off the grid, but she feels there could be still settlers there. So Mando takes the speeder bike and Baby Yoda in the satchel.
But you know what? Like she said, it's a little rusty, and like he has this, he still got the speeder bike and it's a little rusty.
Yep.
But the funny part about Baby Yoda when he just like sticks his head out.
Yeah. So we get to the town. He drove in. We get to meet a Weequay. They're at the bar, and who shows up?
Mandalorian.
Another Mandalorian, Boba Fett. But I like what we see here, Trent.
It's rusty.
What I like about this one is that you know right away when you see Boba Fett, it ain't Boba Fett. He's skinny. He's like a skinny Boba Fett. You're like, that ain't no Boba Fett. That ain't my Boba Fett. So right away he asked for some Schlapka or Babka or something.
Give me some maca.
I don't know what it was called. It was like, I mean.
It kind of looks like Georgie.
Yeah, right. So they have a drink, and immediately he pulls off his helmet, and it's not Boba Fett. It is Cobb Vanth, and if you watched or if you read the Aftermath books, you know of the Cobb Vanth. So I like that they're keeping some continuity here. We got a little exchange, and basically Mando's like, "Give me the armor."
Yeah, but Dad, he read after class. He like read that stuff about him. Dad, did you?
I did. Yes.
What was after class like?
Well, Aftermath is a book. Written a couple years ago by Chuck Wendig, and basically they mentioned that somebody has his Boba Fett's armor. It looks like Boba Fett's armor, and he grabbed it and is now the new Marshal. So kind of knew about him, but now we get to see him for reals.
Yep.
So there you go. Then what happens, Trent?
You got a little fight.
No.
I see a dragon.
Big old rumble in the sand. And what happens to that bantha?
He dies.
Oh my gosh, the bantha gets swallowed up.
Tell him what's the actual name of the dragon?
Yes, it's a Kyrate dragon.
Yes.
We've seen these. The only thing we've seen in Star Wars is in A New Hope with the bones next to C-3PO as he's looking for the transport, and that is the Kyrate dragon. We also hear the Kyrate dragon when Obi-Wan shows up and the Tusken Raiders get old scared. They're like, oh my gosh, that's a dragon. But we've never seen one. You would have to play Knights of the Old Republic to actually see one.
Wait.
And that one had legs, but
Wait, Knights of the Republic?
yeah, it's an old video game.
Where? Do you have it?
No, I don't have it. We should probably see if we can find it, huh?
Wait, is it new?
It's old, but some consider it to be the best Star Wars game in the world, in the galaxy.
The Kyber dragon had legs?
Yeah, he had legs.
Why?
That's how it works, man. I don't know. So this one's got some special powers. Anyways, whole town goes right down the middle of the town. Little rumble. Grab some bantha snacks.
Before he
Leaves, and then yeah. Here we basically they say, hey, they take a speeder bike.
Yep.
And Cobb Van's speeder bike looks like what, Trent?
Anakin's old engine.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. They roll up on this canyon. And some Tuskens show up, and they got some.
But what does a Mandalorian do, Dad?
Oh, he talks to those Tusken dogs like a boss.
But he pets them and just
I know.
Gives them like a little tap on the belly at the side of the belly.
There we go. So not only can Mando do some sign language with the Tuskens, he can talk a little Tusken and apparently talk to these Tusken dogs. Love it. They have camp. They talk about the Kyber dragon. They go scope it out, and yeah, what happens, dude?
They're bringing this Tusken Raiders was bringing this guy, like the band to the cave. And he was like, like, and he's trying to run. They take the band took the Tusken Raider.
Yes. And he gets gobbled up. So they're like, hey, let's talk about a new plan. They have his camp kind of fire scene, and the dog's looking at Baby Yoda, yum, yum, yum. But Baby Yoda's like, no, man, you can't have me. And basically they say, hey, we gotta get more people together. And so Mando basically offers up the townspeople. And so Cobb Vanth has to tell them, hey, we got to go together on this. The reason the town folk don't like the Tusken Raiders is that that's what they do. Sometimes they raid and kill people, and so it's been a little touch and go with the Tusken Raiders. But they have an agreement. They have to take out this dragon because it could tear up the town and possibly tear up the school and tear up the Tusken Raiders. So there's an agreement. They meet halfway by the hole where the cave where the Kyber dragon is. And what's interesting about the cave?
Wait, you didn't say when the Tusken Raider drops the bomb.
Ooh, yep.
He's like, hey, do you want to blow this place up? And they got kind of a little fight.
A little scuffle.
And he said break it up, and he says it was an accident.
Right. And then he's like, it's gonna be fine. So they load up a bunch of explosives.
But when the other Mandalorian, when his face is like, his face will look so disturbing.
Yes, exactly. Oh man. So we roll up. They set up a plan. Basically, lay a trench down with explosive. The weak spot is what, Trent?
The belly. If you play Gears of War before, the Snatcher is kind of like the same thing.
Hard outer shell, but that belly, soft belly. Typical fantasy, sci-fi, fantasy, the dragon. Usually the belly is the weak spot. They're doing it here. So they kind of lure out, same thing. They want to lure out the Kyber dragon with some banthas. They do a little Tusken Raider call, and they get the Kyber dragon. He doesn't come out far enough, so they start throwing grenades and harpoons, and they're trying to get this bad boy out.
There's a Tusken Raider, like one Tusken Raider dies, but the two guys make it out.
Yep, and but the Kyber dragon's got some offense. Got a little acid spit. They dissolve instantly. Not good. And the Kyber dragon kind of has this teleport thing going on. He's on top of the mountain. He's behind them and all this stuff.
But the Tusken Raiders has been stands for years.
Right. Yep. studying the digestive cycle and all this stuff. Tusken's Raiders got the in on the Kyrie Dragon, but they want to get rid of him too. So it gets a little hairy. Mando and Cobb Vanth fly up, try to shoot the dude. They should have shoot him in the eye. They didn't. Whatever. Yeah. But then Mando's got an idea. There's a bantha full of explosives, and but the bantha tries to get away, and the Kyrie Dragon swallows the Mandalorian and the bantha. But what happens, Trent?
He gets out by shocking him in the mouth.
And huge explosion. Boom! And so there you go. The Mando saves the day with a bunch of slime on him, but that Beskar armor holds up again, which was awesome. And now they're basically
Then he gives him the armor.
Yep. Cobb Vanth says, "Here's your Boba Fett armor." Boom, boom, boom.
And Mandalorian takes some meat.
He takes a little sample of Kyrie Dragon. But what do the Tusken Raiders find, Trent?
The pearl.
Ooh, the pearl. So the pearl is significant because it's supposed to have some force power or something. I'm not sure.
Wait, the force power?
Yeah, it's got force power. Some people say it's even got some kyber crystals. I don't know. Who knows? It's significant, though, because the Tusken Raiders are happy. We like happy Tusken Raiders. So so they get that. And then finally, the last scene kind of gets us all fist pump in the air.
Yeah.
So we have the classic Tatooine suns, the double sunset coming down. You got the Mandalorian theme going on. You got Mando in his speeder bike with Baby Yoda, with Boba Fett's armor. But that's not all. What happens, Trent?
There's the regular Boba Fett.
The real Boba Fett shows up. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Maybe in when Shots Banks and Boba Fett team up. That would be good. That would be pretty good, dude.
All right, now you're talking for a quadruple matchup. You want Boba Fett, you want the Mandalorian, and you want Sasha Banks, baby.
Yep.
So there you go, man. It was, oh my gosh, so much fun. So much fun here. We are great way to kick off the season. I thought it was well done, well paced. I liked the extra time. We got almost 52 minutes of Mandalorian. Obviously,
I love when the Pearl and Boba Fett, dude. That was such a sight.
Yeah, we were jumping up and down, fist bumping, and we had a hard time. I'm like, you can't tell Mom about the Boba Fett, man.
I smiled.
You smiled a lot. Mom was asking questions. We're like, we can't say anything. We can't, because if we do, we're gonna ruin it. Yeah. So when we got to see it a second time, Mom was super surprised too. Ellie was great. We had a good time. We love the Mandalorian. Yeah. So what was your favorite part was Boba Fett showing up?
And the pearl.
And the pearl. Okay. I'm going weird. I liked seeing the Death Star 2 blow up. I love that in the bar scene.
You never told them that.
I know, but I liked it. I liked it.
Okay.
So like that, and yeah, it was fun, man. It was a fun little show.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many great parts, but we really enjoyed it. So yeah, can't wait for Chapter 10. Can you believe something? We've been doing this for a year. Isn't that crazy?
A year, when we started, my podcast?
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
So it has been 100 days.
100 days is not a year, my friend.
What's 100 days?
It's just 100 days. 365 days is a year. Because we kind of rolled up on this when season 1 started. We say, hey, new Mando's coming out. It's a good time to kind of get a perspective of little Trent, see what he's all about. see what's going on with the Mandalorian, and yeah, we are at a year. Can you believe that?
Yep.
So happy 1 year, my friend.
Yes. So, when I was in kindergarten, we had to stay in 100 days, and it's been 100 days. But after that 100 days, it's been like 102, what? It's been like 100 days for me, at least, from when I was in kindergarten, but...
Yeah, well, now we're at 365 days.
What?
Yep.
Since the caveman time?
I know. Not the caveman times. Anyways, well, that's pretty much a wrap because we have to go to the doctor, right, Trent?
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate all you. I hope you enjoyed The Mandalorian as much as we did.
Yes.
We can't wait to dive into chapter 10. I really want Boba Fett just to tail Mando the whole time, and then maybe kind of like track him a little bit, just see who he is and what's up. So it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good time.
Then I want him to team up, like track him a little.
Yeah.
And team up.
Yep.
That would be nice.
That'd be awesome. Yep, that'd be awesome. All right. Well, there's only one way to end this. May the Force be with you always. Bye.